Welcome to chemistry online classes. In today's class, I am going to discuss on denaturation of protein. What is denaturation of protein? The change in secondary or tertiary structure of protein, that is alteration of protein shape. As a result of alteration of protein shape, the function or biological activity of protein completely inactive. That means biologically inactive. This we call it as denaturation of protein. Usually protein is stable in native state, that is folded structure. Once it is denaturation involves, the folded become unfolded. These unfolded structures are biologically inactive. Usually what happens once it is folded become unfolded, the coagulation of protein takes place, that is precipitation of protein takes place. So denaturation causes precipitation of protein. Which ways the denaturation takes place is action of heat or sunlight or reacting with chemical species which causes denaturation of protein. By supplying heat, the folded protein become unfolded and coagulated, or maybe we keep in sunlight. Denaturation takes place or action of chemicals. It also causes denaturation of effect of denaturation. Once a denaturation of protein takes place, it decreases the solubility of protein drastically. As a result of this, the protein is precipitated, that is, maximum precipitation takes place after denaturation or coagulation. Decrease the rate of diffusion of protein molecule. As a result of this, the protein becomes biologically inactive. Let's take some example. Let's take first example, boiling of an egg. In this process, the tertiary structure of protein in the egg is changed and forms a disorganized polypeptide chain. So this is an example for a denaturation process. Or let's take a second example, frying eggs. In this process, albumin, the protein which is present in the egg, it undergo denaturation. Albumin is nothing but egg white. It is there in the liquid state. On heating, this liquid is converted into solid. In this process also, the albumin protein undergoing denaturation and convert into solid. Not only this, let's take some of the cases poisonous metal. These metal enter into the body which shows adverse effect, that is poisonous character. So what happened here? Mercury or lead, silver, which go and bind with proteins. Proteins is having a carboxylate group or sulfur group which is having a electrons readily donated to this metal which form a complex, or it will bind to this protein. As a result of this heavy metal binding, the protein undergo denaturation and which loses its activity or biological activity. As a result, it will show adverse effect on human. These are some of the examples we can see in the denaturation process. And mainly denaturation is irreversible process. Let's take a boiled egg. If we boil egg, it become harder. Again, we cannot make it into raw egg. So it is denaturation is mainly irreversible. Sometimes we can do this into reversible process. Reverse of denaturation to restore original shape of protein is called renaturation. The renaturation process always very slow and it cannot be completed. That means we cannot take back into original position. And this process we call it as renaturation. Denaturation is we are taking original protein and we are converting into other. and that process is called denaturation. Again, bringing from denatured protein into virginal protein, that is called as renaturation, but it is a very slow process. We cannot achieve 100%.